Oh, look, there's a thing. New cross post. All right, we're live. Good sir. Welcome to Vanishing Gates. I'm your host, Jay. This is
the soon-to-be blind Jack.
The bearded wonder. I like the goatee. I like that you're going that in.
Wonder.
I have to do that. I have to goatee up. I was told
I'm
that,
not letting anything but a goatee at work, so no, I want facial hair, so I'm just growing it.
I was told I have to goatee.
You should goatee.
I usually do, but I was told that I have to. I was trying to grow my beard out a little more Viking-esque, but I was told that I have to goatee
now
it.
Just someone that I used to know.
I didn't say goatee, you gobshite.
What?
Good Lord.
What?
Hi, Bridget in chat.
What's up, Bridget?
Your fan is here. You're one fan of all the people.
My only fan.
Your only fan
Thanks,
ever.
Bridget.
Best fan ever.
Keep going.
She's a Murphy. Going. You're fine. She's not a Murphy anymore. She's like a I can't pronounce her last name. Whatever that is. No offense. I don't speak Eastern European. It's not me.
One doesn't need to speak something to
Soviet
understand.
bloc stuff.
Basic linguistics.
I'm just going to get so much hate. Like, I can't help myself. I've been saying offensive things all day, so I apologize if I offend you. I have finals next week, but fuck that. Bridget, that's fine. You're going to pass them. You're going to rock them. Mostly because we need free doctoring.
Yep. We definitely do. That's.
I will move to Florida just so you can be my doctor.
No, I plan on leaving this state.
Everyone plans on leaving this state. A state of confusion. Anyway, so... Yeah, Jack said it right. We know Bridget, thanks.
Jack does really well saying that.
No habla es Russisko.
Shevik? I don't... Is that Russian?
I don't know. Sounds Polish, maybe?
No. That sounds
Czechoslovakian?
No.
Don't we do a paranormal podcast? Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
I was going to say, I don't know if it's a Baltic name.
I did want to say happy late Krampusnacht. We passed that a couple days ago. Did Krampus visit you with a bag of birchwood sticks?
No.
No. He says no, tongue in cheek, like maybe.
Now that I have changed my lifestyle around to going hiking and
yes,
going
Bridget,
to the gym
check
every
with
day.
a Z, with a Z. Definitely Czech. Czechoslovakian.
Yeah, I got it right there. Polish or Czechoslovakian?
Let's not do that anymore.
I think it's Polish.
I think it's Czechoslovakian.
I think it's Polish.
I don't. We're not going to argue this anymore. Why are we? This is not the conversation. So anyway, Krampusnacht came and went, and you were saying something, and I can't remember what it was.
Oh, no, I was just saying he didn't want to come around.
I'm super proud of you for growing facial hair.
Thank you.
That's awesome. I'm glad you did that.
Actually trimming it and keeping it in relative.
Manscaping?
Just manscaping my face all over. I mean, if you look at my face, I look different now. I've been going to the gym for like the past 3 weeks. Twice a day. 2 hours of cardio. You do look
more svelte, for sure.
I'm doing 2 hours of cardio at night, and I'm doing like an hour and a half to 2 hours of lifting, or heavy lifting.
Look at the neck on you. You look like a Brock Lesnar, boyo.
Thank you.
Look at you. Minus the steroids. Anyway, so Krampusnacht, that went by without a problem. I didn't get a visit from Krampus.
Good.
Bastard. Never wants to come see me anymore.
Well, that's because you were good this year.
Well, no, it's just because this one time we drank too much of that Goldschlager.
Oh, that does.
He started telling me stories about his goat feet and his parents, and it was really awkward. Do you want to explain who Krampus is to those who don't know there, Jack?
Oh, Jesus.
No, Krampus, not Jesus. Don't try explaining Jesus. We're not that kind of show. We're going to get shut down all over the board you do that.
Well, I would say that...
You don't remember anything about Krampus already? We're going to do a Christmas movie where we remind people who the F Krampus is. No, Northern European. Not Scandinavian. Germanic, mostly.
Scandinavia encompasses an entire area.
Of Scandinavia, yes, but this is more Germanic.
Scandinavia is...
Nope. I don't agree. Disagree.
Never mind.
Bridget says you look thinner.
Thank you, Bridget. I am attempting to look thinner.
Attempting to look thinner, or you're attempting to be thinner?
I'm attempting to
I'm thinking about doing the keto diet.
By the time I hit summer, I want to be able to lift 300. Right now, I'm only at, I think I can lift 180.
What do you mean lift? What kind of lift? There's different kind of lifts.
I want to be able to bench 300.
How much you benching right now?
Right now, 185 max. That's my arm. My shoulders are so bad and my back. It's just.
We need to work on your benches. We need to start working out together. I need to start going to the gym again. You're making me want to be svelte.
I'm doing the proper workout slowly.
You know what's funny is I don't ever have like arm or leg day. I just do everything all the time, which is really not safe for you. People say.
I will tell you something.
Always love leg day. You release so much testosterone.
Oh no!
Do squats, motherfucker.
I do leg day, and then I go do 2 hours
never
of cardio
skip leg
at night.
Day.
So it's just.
I do cardio for a living.
No,
never
last
skip
leg day I only had like 30 to 40 minutes, and so my partner who's leading me, he's my assistant manager. He's actually
your partner who's leaving you.
Who's leading me in this? The guy who's training me essentially.
So you're not dating.
No, we're not. We're not dating. He's totally cute though. He's.
Is it the one you brought over here the other day?
Yeah.
I kind of was thinking, man, you guys would make a cute couple.
Definitely.
He's definitely a power bottom.
Maybe, but. Anyways, he made me do a superset because we didn't have enough time, so I had to do a superset, which is a set of 5, and I had to do deadlifts and then squat lifts with a set 80 pound barbell.
A medicine ball or a barbell?
Dumbbell.
Dumbbell, okay.
Barbell, dumbbell.
Well, this is athletic talk with Jay and Jack.
And so I had to do that, and so he made me do a superset, and I was so fucking dead afterwards.
I should have you do my ab set with me one of these days.
It's ridiculous. I was so mad at him.
It used to piss Moon off because we do our ab sets, and I do mine, and anytime he tried to, because we'd switch, we'd rotate with who was doing what with lead, and I do my ab sets, and he'd just quit. He'd get pissed.
Bro, I want
to
quit all the time. It's so sad because he
I have a 38 pack. You can
Thank you.
Fight in a cage all you want. Hey, Gordon, nice to see you, buddy. Next time I'm down in your area, I'll come see you, which will be soon because my work now makes me travel. Jesus fuck. Anyway, so
so he fights in the cage and stuff like that. So he's really in shape.
Fights in the
cage. I think he's 5-2 right now, but he's going
5-2.
He's going for.
So he's lost twice.
Yeah. Loser. Well, he lost one of his first fights, and then.
Just kidding, kid. Just kidding. I've seen you. You're pretty. Don't worry.
Show, but in any direction, he actually.
He's gonna watch this show. If you guys are gonna be dating,
the last fight
he
was in was under a really bad circumstance. There's a lot that went on that even I'm like.
Do you remember when our brother cracked my ribs? When Jesse cracked my ribs, and I had to do that tournament the next day? Yeah, he kicked me through that 2,000-pound kick shield. He cracked my ribs.
Good job, Bridget.
And I still got to win that tournament I went to. So, pretty boy,
keep it up. It's easy, Bridget. Once you get started, it becomes really addicting.
120 days.
I didn't go to the gym
Bridget,
today.
You don't have 20 pounds to lose.
Yeah, I was.
Good Lord.
I don't know where you had the 20. Where'd you get the 20 pounds from? Maybe you borrowed it from somebody, but yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
point is that once you actually
we do have the hottest fans in the world.
Do we?
I don't know if we call you fans, but the folks
really,
that watch the show are sexy as all get out.
I've never really looked.
How have you not looked?
Oh, I don't do Facebook and stuff normally.
You can see little pictures right here in chat. Their faces come up.
Oh,
look.
I totally
right here in chat.
I show up to talk and entertain. Got it?
So we had Krampus knocked. Krampus came and went without us getting whooped.
He didn't knock on my door. That's a good thing.
No, knocked. German for night.
Oh, okay. Good. Guten Tag.
Why did Germans say thank you by shaving donkeys? You ever figure that one out? Donkey shaved? That's how it is, right?
You'll get that, Bridget.
Good times. Do you see my new koozie, guys? It's a Wahudja board.
A Wahiji board.
I bought a Wahudji board koozie. I even have one that has aliens on it. It says probes on the first date.
Oh, good.
All right, so the Mars rover, this is what we're going to talk about because there's a thing to fucking talk about here. Have you heard anything about the controversy with the Mars rover? I know I already asked you and you said fucking no. So what's going on, guys? There's a Mars rover thing going around where you can get on your smartphone and do the 380-degree look. It's 360? 360.
360.
Yeah. All the way around. All the way around, yeah. Enough degrees, thank you. Yeah. I went to Bible college. I didn't go to mass school. Eesh. Did mortuary school, too. Anyway, so you can get on your phone and look around. And supposedly on the Mars rover, there's a pole with a little camera on it that's always available for you to check out. So you can get on and look around Mars, the surface of Mars. Well, now there's a big controversy. And Nick, our tech guy from Chicago, was supposed to be on tonight to talk about this. But he's taking a sabbatical, apparently. I don't know, maybe if he just... I don't know. I don't even know. Bastard. Anyway, so... Can you get off your phone? You're like a 14-year-old girl.
Nope.
If you're talking to your cage fighter, I don't want to hear about it.
I'm definitely not.
Sending selfies. Gym selfies.
Bro, I won't send any selfies until I lose about 100 pounds. Then you're not going to stop me. It's just going to happen.
I'm always surprised when people haven't seen me naked because I used to streak and do shit like that. So I'm glad that you're so confident in your lack of selfie game. Anyway, so the Mars rover has a camera, and you can get on your phone and do this thing where you can look around and supposedly look at the surface of Mars. Well, people are getting really butthurt and saying, well, it's probably not real. And it does look pretty fucking suspicious. Now, we know about the whole... You guys all heard the conspiracy about the moon landing, right? Where we didn't land on the moon. That Stanley Kubrick... Yes, we fucking did!
No one landed on
the moon is ours. We satellite the shit out of that thing.
No one's ever been out of this world. Not even once.
And Australia's not real and the Earth is flat.
Yes,
Fuck
no
you.
Such thing as Australia.
Anyway... God damn it. I've been trying to get a flat earther on this show forever and can never find one.
Have you ever met an Australian? No.
Yes.
Those are actors. They're paid
Many
to go
Australians.
There's only one Australian.
I even enjoy
There's a
Vegemite.
small contingent of them that
even
exists.
enjoy Vegemite.
That was invented in like.
Do you know what
Vermont.
Vegemite is?
That's a lie.
It's delicious, is what it is. I've seen Paul Hogan.
Vermont is where all the.
I used to have a Subaru Outback.
Where all the hoaxers come from. Where all the actors for the hoax.
No.
Known as
Australia's a real place. The Earth is not flat. Go fuck yourself in the neck. And we did land on the goddamn moon.
Oh,
actually, Russia's being all butthurt now, and they're trying to send cosmonauts because they don't want to call them astronauts because we did that. Which actually, honestly, in all reality, cosmonaut is a way better sounding term than astronaut.
Astronaut.
I mean, it's like they're flying into Uranus. Anyway, so dad jokes aside, Russia is now sending a group of cosmonauts to the moon to prove that we never landed there. They're going to try to find Old Glory and take it down.
That's going to get far. I mean, what? To what?
It's not going to go anywhere.
Waste a bunch of pointless money?
Well, Russia's the only people sending people into space anymore. Apparently, China's trying to build a moon. You not hear about that? China's trying to build a moon-size satellite to send into space, or to be in space. And
Why?
I don't know, because they're trying to take over.
What
everything.
the hell is the point?
There is no point.
What are you going to learn? It's empty. Congratulations.
The moon is not empty. It's a satellite. You've never heard that it's a titanium-shelled satellite to spy on us from the aliens?
It's a giant floating rock that maybe you can get some minerals off of. It's pointless to even worry about it.
Hey, helium-3 is supposed to be there, and I saw the movie with the Nazis on the moon. God damn it. Did you not see that?
It's a rock.
Was it Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow? Is that what that was?
Is it?
I don't know. I didn't fucking
sure.
I couldn't stay awake for it. It was fucking garbage.
I never understood anything about flat Earth.
I never understood flat Earth ideology. Now, I know Gordon, and he is an engineer by trade, so he's not a dumb fellow by any means. Yet no one understands that, Gordon. No one understands the flat Earth thing aside from the fucking flat Earthers.
The flat Earthers don't understand.
What's crazy is I think Eddie Bravo from 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu, the badass who could whoop the shit out of me, no question, is a flat Earther. I think he's talked about it on Joe Rogan's podcast a few times. I've never understood the concept of the flat Earth because, I mean, you can see it's not round. It's not like we live in a perfect sphere, but it's not flat.
It looks round because of the, with water and stuff like that, but it's
I don't know. And then you see that weather balloon that people sent up, and they're like, oh, look, proof the Earth is flat. And they have a really shitty GoPro with a non-curved lens. So all you're seeing is flat because the camera is fucking flat. It's not meant to pick up spectrum. It doesn't have a spherical look to it because the camera's not made that way. Oh, but the Earth is flat in Australia. It's not real. And I fuck my sister and cousins. That's all that is. I don't even fucking understand it.
I don't care. To be honest, I hardly care.
It's almost like the people that believe in Nibiru. All of you people
Nibiru?
are weird. Planet X.
Oh.
It's going to crash into Earth.
No, I believe there's an orbiting planet. I believe there's an orbiting planet. I don't think it's aliens on it or anything.
You know what? I still think Pluto's a planet, so fuck that. When I was a kid, Pluto was a planet. I will stand by Pluto. Pluto, I got your back, bro.
Yeah.
Got your back.
We should make Pluto a planet again.
Make Pluto great again. Did I tell you I came up with a motto for the Space Force?
No.
Because, the president's talking about making a Space Force. Which we should. I'm all for it. I'm down. I'm cool with that. Make a Space Force. Another branch of the military is never going to hurt us, hypothetically. It's always good to have more guns and more people with guns.
I don't trust my government enough to give them another branch of a military.
Okay, what are you going to do about space? It's one thing about your front yard. Space is different. So Space Force, I fully support it.
You don't know. I mean...
Anyway, so my motto for the Space Force...
I don't get it. I mean, I don't get the idea for people, like, worrying about fighting over outer space. It's infinitely large. There's a billion rocks out there. Just go find one and frickin' have it.
Do you want to hear my Space Force motto or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Uranus Magna Russus.
I don't speak Latin.
At Uranum Magna Russus. Make Uranus great again.
Oh, God. I've heard that before.
I came up with it. You haven't heard that before unless I said it. I did post it on Facebook, so you probably saw that. At Uranum Magna Russus. Make Uranus great again. It's a great motto for the Space Force.
In any direction. I still don't understand.
In any direction.
Literally. Fight over rocks in space.
We fight over rocks here.
Yeah, I get it, but it's infinitely large out there, and you got.
It's not infinitely large. Eventually, it ends. I don't care what anyone says. It has to end. They say we might have a moon base on the dark side. Yeah, you know, Gordon, possible. I have heard that definitely, and was going to touch on that too.
Well, let me put it like this: nothing's impossible. People don't even know when SpaceX launches. They think it's space.
Oh my God! I got so many notifications. So, aliens! It's aliens! What is this? It's not. It's Elon Musk. He just had a joint with Joe Rogan. And he's launching shit into space.
Yeah, that's all he's doing. He just got really high and decided to shoot something out.
I want a flamethrower. I swear to God, he needs to bring me a flamethrower. I didn't get one. They sold out. Then they're going for like $15,000. They were like $600 or some shit they were selling for. They made like 15,000 of them. He brought Joe Rogan a fucking flamethrower. He didn't give me a flamethrower. This musky bastard.
Rude.
Fucker.
Elon. Anyway, so I don't get it.
You are.
What's the purpose behind a Space Force? There's nothing really to fight in space. Isn't it against the Geneva Convention to militarize?
The Geneva Convention doesn't cover space.
What fucking treaty is it that says you can't weaponize out?
No, it says you can't weaponize the globe. You're not supposed to be able to use the weather and shit to weaponize.
No. There's actually something in it that you can't.
Artisan water.
You're not legally we're not supposed to put nuclear bombs on in like satellites, and you're not supposed to weaponize outer space.
Well, have you seen the go around for that? We're not doing. You remember the game Call of Duty Ghosts?
Yes.
Well, we're doing that.
Thor?
Yes, we're doing that. That's the thing we're doing. We are actually weaponizing a satellite with these giant titanium rods.
Tungsten would be what they were.
Tungsten, what the fuck ever, that will hit with the force of a nuclear bomb twice, but with no fallout. Okay. And that's Call of Duty Ghosts.
Let me
Come on, U.S. government.
Let me just lay this down for why that's not going to happen.
It's already happening.
Because first off, when that rod falls from space, the velocity it would hit and the strength and size
it's already happening.
Wouldn't just punch a hole into the ground. It would literally shift the tectonic plate it hits.
No. It doesn't work.
It would cause earthquakes. It would cause real fucking problems.
First of all, you think satellites are way far in space. They're not. They're actually in orbit of the Earth.
It doesn't matter. It would hit maximum velocity before it hit the Earth in the first place. If it didn't melt up in the atmosphere.
Here we go. Resources up the yang on other planets. Yeah, absolutely, Gordon. Thank you.
The point is that something like that would cause earthquakes. It would actually cause problems.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Just explode and evaporate.
Dude,
it would keep solid straight down.
I've always wanted to be that guy that sits in a room and says, well, this would be an interesting way to kill someone.
Imagine
implement it.
It sounds cool.
I could do that for a living.
Let me put it like this. It looked cool in that fucking movie G.I. Joe. They did that shit. That's
nothing about that movie was fucking cool.
No, the weapon was cool. But
nothing about the G.I. Joe movie was fucking cool.
Odin was cool. Those things were cool. But the problem here is that if you shoot that into the Earth, it is literally like taking a bullet to your head and pulling the trigger. You're going to cause massive damage.
Actually,
not just to the surface. You're going to cause potential real damage to the Earth.
You'll actually do less damage if the barrel is directly to your head than if you're far away. You'll actually increase damage by moving the barrel far away from your head than put it right up there. So, guys, don't kill yourselves.
You're missing the
point. I think you're missing the point completely, good sir.
It's cool in thery. But it could actually do, if we don't know what it does, it could do an immense amount of damage.
Well, we know what it's going to do. It's going to be dropping a big giant needle onto our enemies and killing the crap out of them.
But we don't know what it'll do. It won't explode.
Oh, I'm not pro. Oh, no, it will explode, just not the way you're thinking. It won't explode like a bomb.
It's just going to punch a hole in the ground.
It will leave a really different looking thing.
Wouldn't it be really hilarious if they did this, it fires, and it hits the ground, all it does is go through and then stop, and everybody's just like standing in the city like...
You and I have a whole different idea
fuck
what the fuck
happened here?
hilarious is. Jesus Christ.
Like, nothing happens. Like,
Morbid.
there's no explosion. The Earth doesn't move. Nothing. It just hits the ground, goes in about 30 feet, and then stops. And people are just looking down this whole, like...
It won't matter, because the impact hitting the Earth will actually... It won't go super far in, either. It'll blow up and explode. Like, it will actually break out, and you'll have shattered pieces everywhere killing people. So it's going to be like a fractal bomb.
Oh, good.
I know, right? I mean,
Nah,
it's
I
like
was really worried we weren't going to kill
Have you
a
ever
lot
gone
of people.
squirrel hunting? Have you ever squirreled? You're probably too young to do this. When I was a kid, we went squirrel hunting. We went squirrel hunting.
You know what? Why don't we just use the Moab?
You
It does a better job anyways, and it's
Yeah, but
less
not
damage.
from space.
Oh, you're right. It's got to be from space.
It's got to be from space.
From space. Otherwise, it's pointless.
We got to swing
Fuck.
our big red, white, and blue dick all over the place, or we're not winning this war, dude. Jesus. Anyway, so... Can you... In your fucking phone. Anyway, so... Yeah, Space Force. The moon is supposed to be a satellite. Have you heard this one? Aside from what I mentioned to you, you've never heard this. So the moon is supposedly a titanium spherical hollow object with things in it.
Ooh.
That may be aliens that are stopping us from being able to interact with our upper abilities. So, you know, you hear people talking about being psychic and shit all the time. Well, supposedly the aliens don't want us to be that way.
I'm psychic.
And I'm Betty Ford. Anyway, so...
Hello,
Time
Betty.
to go to clinic. That was an alcohol reference. That wasn't very nice, was it?
No, it's terrible.
Also don't care. So yeah, supposedly the aliens are living on one of the other planets, and the satellite... Okay, the moon is technically a satellite, by definition. It's referred to, by definition, as a satellite.
Is it?
It's not a planet, it's a satellite. So it orbits the planet.
Yeah, I know.
And it's a satellite. Well, you looked very confused. I thought I would explain this to you. Anyhow, so supposedly it's a big titanium shelled sphere that actually keeps us from reaching our full potential.
Let's destroy it.
Also, probably not a good idea. Destroying the moon. Probably not the best idea. And there's probably Nazis there. People believe there's Nazis on the moon, but they're too dumb to realize there's Nazis in South America. I never understood this fucking concept.
Look, what you do is you blow up the moon. Okay?
Why?
You blow up the moon.
I don't even know if that's... Okay, so, hold on.
I don't make the rules, you just blow up the moon.
I think that you saying that, you're actually protected because it's the moon. You can't talk about blowing shit up on the planet, but once you go out of the atmosphere, I think you're okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. This tracks.
We commit war against the moon and blow it up.
You can't commit war against the moon.
Yes, you can.
Only if there's inhabitants there.
Well, let's put people on it and then shoot at them.
Well,
We'll make it like Australia. We'll just put a prison colony up there.
Australia's not a thing. We already established the Earth is flat. There's no Australia.
Damn it.
Aussie Man Reviews is just some guy in Pittsburgh making shit up.
Damn him.
That's one of the funniest people in the world, by the way. Have you ever watched his stuff?
No.
So, guys, this is not a paid at all sponsorship, but check out Aussie Man Reviews on the Facebooks. Fucking hilarious.
How many the Facebooks?
All the Facebooks. All up in your yin yang Facebooks. Anyway, so... Can you get off of your phone?
Yeah,
You're like a 14-year-old
doing it.
girl. Jesus. You need to start doing squats, get some of that testosterone peaking again there, buddy. Shut up, phone. No one cares. My phone's yelling at me, too. So, I have to travel for 2 weeks. That's going to be shitty as all get out.
No, maybe you're not going to go to the moon, all right?
No, because I'm afraid you're going to blow it up.
I will blow it up.
No, I'm going to Ukiah.
Moon's out of here now.
I have to go to Ukiah. Yay me. Blew up the truck this week. Whole front end of my car is toast. I don't have to travel now for work. It's awesome. It's the best thing ever. Merry Christmas to me.
No, I don't like Christmas.
Why do you not like Christmas?
No, I've never liked Christmas.
Why?
Just never have.
Talk about why you don't like Christmas. Tell
I just
the Vanishers.
Never have liked Christmas.
Why? It's the most wonderful time of the year next to Halloween.
What?
Snowy and cold and shit and fucking you're stressed to buy people stuff. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Everything's super commercialized.
So everybody knows no one's getting anything from me. Happy days. I expect nothing and I want nothing and I want
I
nothing.
expect nothing. I want nothing.
and I will give nothing.
So, you should have watched this movie I was watching, Tammy and the T-Rex.
Oh, God.
Oh, man, no, it's glorious. If you can find a copy of it, it's almost as bad as Manos Hands of Fate. Almost.
Oh, wait, is that one with Christina Ricci? No, not Christina Ricci. It's,
no, it's,
what's her fucking name?
Denise Richards.
Denise Richards.
And the guy the car kill guy, Paul Walker. Yeah, that guy.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a review of that.
Oh, my God, no, it's phenomenal,
That's
dude. It's one of the best things I've ever seen. By that, I mean, I love shitty, campy movies, and this is so far beyond bad. Oh, man, I couldn't even watch it, like, I mean, I watched it. I couldn't even enjoy it. So bad. I mean, I enjoyed it because it was so bad, but I couldn't enjoy it because it was so bad. It's a conundrum.
It's a conundrum.
In and of itself. No, I watched it with Paul, what's-his-face, it does Cinema for Cynics. They actually have a viewing of it, where him and his buddy watch it, and so the movie's on one side and they're on the other side. It's almost like Mystery Science Theater, but different. And they just shit-talk them. It's the only way you can watch this film. And I have watched Manos Hands of Fate without Mystery Science Theater.
I don't know how you did it.
I don't know either. There's got to be something wrong with me.
Suicidal, really.
I'm really not sure how to... I'm not sure what's wrong with me, but I'm sure it has lots of syllables. But our friend's a doctor, so she could probably diagnose me. Probably wrong kind of doctor.
Yep, wrong kind of doctor. You need a psychological
Probably
doctor.
have all the brain cancers.
Probably.
Probably have tumors all up in my brain.
I don't think you have all the tumors.
I think I would have to be the way I am. All the tumors.
You'd know by now.
Not necessarily. Dad had tons of tumors.
Yeah, but he also knew by now.
Yeah, by now he did, but he was also schizophrenic and was talking to his cast and spraying holy water all over the house to put out the devil fires that were springing up all around him. Maybe that's not as funny as it sounds to me. I don't know. Making light of a bad situation.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that.
You were too young to remember that. So our dad lost his nut and went a little schizo, and he was sprinkling holy water all over the house because his mother was a devout Catholic, my grandmother. And his cast, he had broken his hand, his arm, and he was talking to his cast. He actually cut the cast off because it was speaking to him. And, yeah, holy water all over the house because fires were sparking all over the place from the devil. They weren't real fires.
They weren't?
They were not. Maybe on a different plane of existence, though. Maybe the problem is he's seeing different dimensions.
Maybe.
What if schizophrenics aren't actually crazy and they're just seeing... Yeah, what if schizophrenics aren't crazy? They're just seeing things blend together. I'm pretty sure someone that does mushrooms and smokes reefer would have come up with the same idea, and I've done neither. Oh, my God. Hi, Eric, in chat. Nice to see you, buddy. Wonderful. Good. I saw that you started a chicken fire in Chicago. That was cool. You hear about that?
No.
There was a fire in Chicago that burned up like 50,000 chickens or some shit like that.
Jesus.
Someone just couldn't afford a grill, I guess. They're just like...
People, fire is not a toy.
Fire is not a toy. Fire does what fire does. You can't be mad at fire for it.
You know, I don't blame fire. I blame people for screwing with things they shouldn't be screwing with.
Is it Chicago fried chicken? Too soon?
Sounds like Chicago.
Sounds like
fried.
all of Chicago.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, man. I got to take a couple vacations this year. I'm thinking I'm going to go to Chicago for the
I'm going to
Hunters
take a
Convention.
vacation, and I'm going to go to fucking Disneyland.
You're going to go to Disneyland. You're a grown-ass man, and you're going to go to Disneyland.
Yeah. No. Actually, I'm going to try and catch a Broncos game next year, but whatever.
Oh, it's even worse.
I'm going to go to Denver.
Ah, we're getting you fixed. 50,000 in Grant Park, Illinois. Oh my God, man. 50,000 chickens. I was right. Pretty close. But it wasn't in Chicago, it was in Grant Park. Wherever that is in Illinois. I don't know Illinois at all.
That is the nicest story I've ever heard.
We
Bridget.
had the sweetest old paranoid schizophrenic the other day. She was like 68 and talked completely normal, then told you there was a man that lived on her ceiling that told her to murder her daughter. Oh, man. That's kind of... I'm at a loss for words.
I'm gonna say
I'm not
no.
sure if that's attractive.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say it's weird.
Just no.
Probably.
That's it. Just no.
But did she actually murder her daughter though, Bridget? In chat? I don't know.
I don't think she can discuss that. I don't think she.
I
Can discuss
think
what
she
already
can if she
discussed.
doesn't say names.
Well, let's find out.
Let's say those we don't speak of.
It's one of her tame stories.
That's one of your tame stories? Oh my god.
50,000.
It was the 300,000 chicken facility and only 50,000 are lost? It's not even a loss.
It's like a.
It's like a barbecue. No, her daughter brought her in.
I would too.
God.
At that point, I would too.
Yeah,
That's
no shit.
Common sense.
This is my
Really?
mom. I can see her just dropping her off at the curb and being like, here's my mom. Good luck. Bye. Fuck that. You know, lock your doors and shit and sleep with glass on the floor. Fuck.
If I know anyone who's doing that and they're in my house, they're gonna get dropped off somewhere.
I'm pretty paranoid. Like, when I go out of town, I take a doorstop with me and actually put it on the inside of my door, the hotel room. Knowing I'm in a secure facility. I'm that paranoid. If I had a child saying the man on the ceiling was telling me to kill you, yeah, I'm bringing her to Bridget too. This is it. The fuck? Creepy.
If I have a child telling me that, I'm gonna look them dead in the eyes and be like, "Well, I'll tell you what."
If you have a child
I'll
telling
kill
you
you
anything,
first.
first of all, you don't have children, so you're the one hallucinating.
Yes. First off, I have no children.
Oh,
Thank
apparently
you for
it's
pointing that
about
out to me.
an hour south of Chicago.
Dick.
What, do you have kids? Lucky you, fucker. Try having 4. It's
Oh.
not easy.
I only want 3.
You don't want any.
3. You can't see.
You don't need kids.
You can't see.
You don't need kids. I got a phone call on Friday from something similar when I was in 911 taking 911 calls, Eric says in chat. Something similar or the same thing? Hold on. Did he get a call for the chicken fire or
I'm not sure.
the great chicken
You need
fire
to specify, my good man.
of 18? I'm going to mark myself safe on Facebook from the great chicken fire of 18. Cockfire. Was it chickens or was it roosters? So where I work now, the place I've been working and training at, there's actually roosters that just roam around the yard and will show up in the bin where I work and try to eat chips.
That's awesome.
It's really annoying, actually. And then, like, there was like a cockfight because there's 2 roosters and they started fighting. Like, normally they just cluck along, bob their heads, and chat with you. And they'll come hang out and roam around. And then,
This is the best
like, the other day
story.
they started fucking fighting each other. I have no idea why. I have no idea why.
Jesus.
And then they'll hang out with seagulls, which is like...
Stop it now.
Yeah, no. Oh my god. Similar to the schizophrenia thing. Oh, not the chicken fire. It's a schizophrenia call he had on 911.
Oh, okay.
Because our buddy Eric in chat is a 911 operator. Wild roosters and chickens roam around the bar district here in Tampa.
They should.
It's
They have a place.
fucking Florida, Bridget. What do you expect?
There's a cock on every corner.
Florida man eats face off other person's face.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Watch out for
That's
that Florida
Florida
man,
man.
Bridget.
Watch out for Florida man.
Yeah.
It sounds
Be
like...
careful, Florida man.
That reminds me of one of those like paleontological posters, like the steps up of what do they call that when you move up? Come on, Jack, help me here.
What?
Evolution, motherfucker, Jesus. Anyway, the evolutionary
What the fuck were you
chart,
saying?
with,
Oh,
like
evolution,
Pilt
okay.
Down Man and shit. Like Florida Man just reminds me of one of those parts in the chain, but he's somewhere between Pilt Down Man and the fucking floor. It's got to be there.
We'll get there.
It's all the Florida ride in the water.
Florida man's on the bottom. Florida man everywhere.
Why do I feel like Florida Man is always on top? Florida Man is a superhero. Eric says, my title is ETS director in chat. Okay.
Sorry,
yeah.
Eric.
Emergency technical supervisor?
Supervisor director?
Tracks. Whatever.
What?
He directs the emergencies. Okay, guys, we're going to start a fire over here. Then we're going to have a shooting over here. That's what that sounds
I
like.
imagine
to me.
it'd be emergency technician services director.
He's a 9/11 operator.
Yeah.
I don't mean that in the weird, like, oh, Bush did it kind of thing either. More conspiracies. This is like the worst conspiracy ever.
This show is trashy.
Oh, this has been a train wreck. It's great.
This is just like a slow explosion to a wall. I want to go home.
You don't want to launch spikes from space into the Earth?
Blackout.
You are... It's Call of PUBG. Calm down.
Emergency telephone system director. We were both wrong.
Eric sounds nothing like that. And Bridget would know. Anyway, emergency telephone system director. You know what? I was close, Eric. Close.
I was nowhere near there.
Much close like a horseshoe or a hand grenade.
We got emergency.
Guys, I do have a poll running on the page. What's your favorite holiday drink? And the options are eggnog and booze.
And eggnog.
What's wrong with you?
Option.
Eggnog and booze. I would have added more, but they didn't let me do that anymore, guys. I'm sorry.
What's up, Bo?
Bo, what's up, bro? Guys in chat, for those of you who aren't watching the show, we're still speaking to people in the chat box. You're missing out if you're not here. I'm not sure what you're missing.
You're not missing out on anything. You should just fucking run.
Run away. So, do you think there's any haunted places in Ukiah I can check out?
Not a clue. I lived in that area, and I have no idea. I don't know anything about that area.
I know, you're a Mendo kid. You're like a Mendo mate.
I was in Mendo for 3 years, and I still don't know anything about it.
You were on the coast, though. You were almost to Humboldt.
I was 2 hours away from here.
I might actually have to go and deliver there, too, where you were
4 or
from.
5 hours? Fort Bragg?
Yeah, you lived in the place that has the most Megan's Law sex offenders per capita in the world. More baby touchers than anywhere else.
Why'd you have to say that? You can just left that alone.
You can't. I mean,
Disgusting.
Why couldn't they leave it alone?
I'm not really shocked considering the fact that most people leave pregnant from that high school. So I'm just going to say it's not a good thing.
Yeah, but it's weird when it's your uncle that's the baby's daddy.
Uncle Daddy?
Uncle, oh, God. Oh, son of a bitch. Do we want to hear one of your wild ER stories? Abso-fucking-lutely, Bridget, we do.
I do not like Fort Bragg.
There's nothing to brag about there. There's like one restaurant and one of the best breweries in the world, though.
And it's not the military base. It's Fort Bragg, California.
Yeah, we're not talking about Fort Bragg where
you
go to become a man. And we're talking about Fort Bragg where you move because you're convicted of touching children. Fort Bragg. What are they going to do, fight me? Dude, can you get off your phone? For the love of God.
No, I'm bored.
Bridget's going to share her crazy ER story. We hope. We should just have her Skype in and like, just have her talk instead of type it in so we don't have to read it.
That way.
Reading is hard.
You know what? Reading isn't hard.
So a 28-year-old Hispanic female comes in like 9:30 p.m.-ish with a cup in her hands. Oh, God, I already like where this is going.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
this is not going to go well,
There's
Bridget.
only one of two places this can go.
Oh, my God. Folks, if you're not watching the stream and you're listening on the podcast format, you're still getting the entirety of this entire thing. This is not changing for you. You're getting the full spectrum of ridiculous.
This is.
I'm on edge.
Going.
I'm on edge. Bridget, just Skype in. God damn it. In the cup is her urine.
Yeah, well,
can you just?
Of course it is. Of course it is.
This is why we need to Skype in, because this is cliffhangers.
No.
Hangers of cliff.
Cliffhangers.
The cup is full of her urine. Wait, more. What's more? The reason she brought it is because ... God damn it.
Dun dun dun.
She peed out a worm. In all capital letters. What kind of worm? I know you said she's Hispanic, and I swear to God, if you say it's a tequila worm,
this hardly seems normal.
I'm gonna quit podcasting for the rest of my life.
This doesn't seem
This
normal.
hardly seems normal. No, you don't pee worms.
I'm just gonna say.
Oh Jesus. Bo in chat, what's her name? I might know her.
It was still swimming around in the cup.
Oh no, fucking way! It was not still swimming around in there. Wait, in the cup or in there? Was it swimming in the cup, or was it still swimming in her downstairs? Urethra. Her wormhole. Her wormhole. Oh my God, Jack. The fuck is wrong with you? Okay. Oh my God, dude. Why the fuck did you... Oh, Jason, why don't you like to travel? Oh, I don't know. Parasites and shit.
It was a larva of an insect that isn't normally parasitic.
Normally not parasitic. Still swimming in the cup. It's not normally parasitic. Hold on. What?
What
How
the fuck is it that's not normally parasitic there, Bridget?
How the fuck did that happen? I want explanations.
Yeah, so I can avoid whatever this is.
I'm pretty sure you'll be fine. Just don't pee in cups. Did she
pee in the
know
cup?
it was coming out? Did she know she had an insect larva in her downstairs regions?
That there was going to be a worm coming out of her pee. Like, that's not normally something you would guesstimate.
I mean, weird things come out of weird places, but good God, that's so weird. But she was going to get a camera up her pee hole to check for more after she transferred to the floor. Oh my God, what the fuck?
And with that story,
I'm not trying to be judgmental, but it just sounds to me like she's really into fetishes. Like she faked the pee worm just to get a camera in her urethra. No, we're not quitting live. We're still doing this. It was the second time she peed one out. What the? How many fucking? What the fuck? No. How many worm fucking things does she have in her downstairs? Ugh. Guys, this is why you don't just fuck people you don't know.
Was she just like eating these things? What the fuck was she doing?
How the fuck? She swears up and down she never left the country. Okay, fine. I'm
confused.
I'm
lost.
My mind is fucking blown. We were going to talk about space and the Mars rover and shit. I know we're talking about some Hispanic chick had worm larvae in her fucking vagina, and she peed it out twice. I'm
lost for thought.
I feel like I'm living a blessed life right now. She heard of soap. Bo, I'm pretty sure that soap is not going to help that.
Yeah, I don't know if soap fixes that problem.
Will you hand me these finely crafted artisanal waters, please, good sir?
This trash? Yeah, here you go.
Don't be racist.
That doesn't even make sense.
It's German.
Oh, good point.
We had to take the worm and press it to a slide and send it to an insect and parasite expert to see what it was. You had to send a vagina worm to an entomologist? That's one of the best things I've ever heard in my life. What the hell? What did the entomologist say, Bridget? We need to know. People are sitting on edge wondering how they can avoid vaginal worm parasites.
Bridget?
If you scrub hard enough.
Bo, I just don't know if you can scrub that far up. Okay? And if you can, you're probably going to have more problems than a worm parasite.
So someone sent me this porno video once of a girl actually like...
Why do I want to hear this?
You don't. No. It was terrible. But a girl actually like had forceps and actually opened her urethra and was having people insert things into her actual urethra. For those of you who are not aware of how vaginas work, it's much smaller, the urethra part, than the rest of it.
I don't even know what to fucking say anymore, to be honest. So.
I'm so scared.
I'm just gonna back out.
I need a safety blanket.
Just gonna walk away slowly.
I need Bridget to finish this fucking story though, because I need
waiting,
closure. God damn it!
If something had happened, she would have said it. Okay, so obviously she's still waiting.
Is this happening right now?
We're gonna have to wait.
If she's on the clock and this is happening right now, I'm gonna be very, very excited.
Please
need to live stream this shit. A larvae that normally isn't parasitic. I told you. We know that. It was questionable between two different types of fly that aren't native to America.
Oh, what?
So is she front bum smuggling flies?
So it remains a mystery.
Is it like a botfly? Because a botfly is not a worm, and usually they're not in your fucking vagina.
You don't know
especially
that.
Your urethra.
You don't know that. You don't know what a botfly is.
No, they can burrow into your skin.
Them.
Why the fuck are they going down?
Stereotype.
What the fuck is she doing with her legs open and fucking having botflies just fucking hang out by her twat? They can just get into your shoulder and grow there. Are you serious? What the fuck? Folks, stop inserting random insects into your vaginal cavities. What the fuck is going on? Reminds me of that chick that got busted. She was going to she was in prison, going to prison, and they found a fucking handgun in her downstairs. She smuggled a Derringer in her vagina to prison. And they just happened to find it. I don't know how. I don't know how. What? Did you?
It said that was pretty Derringer of her.
Moment of silence with that clown that died.
I want to go.
You want to go because you're talking to some chick.
It's my last day off. I want to go play Blackout. I've been out all day. I've had to go to work twice.
Are you going to play Blackout and live stream it on the Twitch channel?
Probably.
So, tell them where they can find you while you're playing Blackout.
You can find me as Jack Temple, or I think it's Vanishing Gates for our Twitch, right?
Yes.
But my name is Jack Temple, and I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure my thing is connected to it.
And you're going to play Call of PUBG.
Call of Duty.
Call of PUBG.
Blackout.
Call of PUBG.
I'm gonna shoot people. Not literally in real life. Not in real life. Don't show up.
Well, you shouldn't clean foreign restrooms naked. That's sage advice there, Bo. Thank you in chat. So you're going to play Blackout.
Yep.
You're going to live stream it on the Twitch channel.
Yep.
For Vanishing Gates.
Yep.
So if you guys got Twitch, you can watch Jack play some Call of PUBG. Knockoff game number 45,000.
That's me flipping you off.
Not even kind of my type.
I don't like you anymore.
Also, we're related. This is not Alabama.
I don't like you at all.
No one likes me.
Good.
What the fuck do you mean?
Good. What is that? This is bothering me.
What is
this?
That's charcoal for my hookah. No, don't smell. It's charcoal. You light it, and you put the hookah. You put the tobacco in the bowl. There's a screen on it, and you light the charcoal, and it heats the shisha up, and it cooks the tobacco slowly, so you can smoke it and vaporize it.
All right then. Well, there we are. I've learned something today.
Buy a book to send you to school. You cover off the. What the fuck is wrong with your phone?
That's a notification for my bill.
It's a nuke.
For my blood pressure.
Your blood pressure?
Uh-huh. Apparently I have high blood pressure.
No. No.
I'm related to you. It causes stress.
It's not hereditary at all, high blood pressure. Try not to stroke out, will you? It's not a nice way to go.
I'm going to do my best. I'm trying really hard.
Me too. It's very difficult.
You should probably get something for that.
No, I have white coat high blood pressure. It's different.
Oh, good.
My blood pressure only goes up and spikes when I'm near a doctor.
Ooh.
And not always when I'm near a doctor. Sometimes when I'm near a doctor, though. Anyway. What was your blood pressure? Bridget's trying to make sure
My blood pressure was 192 over 128, and I'm taking...
192 over 128? You're going to die!
What is it? Fuck.
Are you on blood pressure medication?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
It's,
Jesus.
What's it called? I forget what it was called.
Oh, shit, Bridget says. She's a doctor. She would know.
Oh, shit. It's Dave Stock. Everybody's favorite transvestite.
Hey, Dave. Holy shit, it's Uncle Fester.
Fuck you, Dave.
Fuck. Paco's not here to make fun of. He's going to make fun of somebody. And I'm an easy target.
Yeah, my blood pressure was a little high. My doctor said I could die at any moment, and I looked at her and I said, you know what? That's probably going to help it. Yeah, I'm taking lisinopril. No, I'm not taking lisinopril. Wait a minute, what the fuck am I taking?
Bo says, lay back on the salt, bro. Yeah, because Bo, that's going to
Damn it, Bo, that is exactly what my doctor said. Stop it.
So when I was my 30th birthday, I went to the hospital because I had
I can't remember what I'm taking.
something wrong with my leg. I have because of doing Muay Thai and stuff, I had a bad varicosity, so I had a varicose vein pop up on the back of my leg.
Oh, wait, I am taking lisinopril. I'm stupid. I am taking lisinopril.
Mostly from getting kicked, and the doctor that walked in was as tall as she was wide, and told me the first thing she says is, you're fat and you need to lose weight.
No, you got it the first time, Bridget.
And I looked at her, and I tried to measure her with my eyes. The earth might be flat, but this bitch was not. She was telling me I was fat and out of shape.
Okay.
And I looked
You
at her,
are
I'm like,
fat and out of shape.
I'm not fat and out of shape.
No, I'm pretty fat and out of shape.
I'm quite in shape, thank you. I don't look like it on... I have a face for radio. I'm still in shape.
I'm
still
losing,
work
I'm,
out.
I'm losing weight finally. I'm happy about that.
Like I said, I'm thinking about doing the keto diet. You thought about that?
No.
You get to eat sausage. It's your favorite thing. No sugar or carbs. At 190, you should be started on 2 meds under the guidelines. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
we know. We know what Big Pharma wants
now
to
I
say.
sit at 142 over 110 instead
When
for one pill.
I had my endoscopy done, when I went to the hospital, They were worried because they were pumping me full of saline solution, which is salt water, and they were worried that my blood pressure was 200 and almost 200 square. Death. Like, I was going to die. And she's like, your blood pressure is super high. We're worried you're going to have a stroke. I'm like, well, you are pumping me full of salt water. Oh, yeah, but that doesn't do that. Okay. Okay.
All right, well.
Don't die.
I'm not going to die.
Try not to die.
Just going to drive
We're
home
all
now.
going to
I'll probably
die. We're all going to die.
Eventually. But I'm not going to die tonight, hopefully.
Hopefully not tonight.
Bye, everybody.
That's Jack. He's going away. What are you doing? Oh, I thought you were doing that freeze yourself game. Ugh, don't pee out worms.
I will not.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next week. I will be traveling for the next 2 weeks because fuck my life. That's why. Come up with something. If I don't see you, Merry Christmas. That was Jack. I'm Jay. It's been Vanishing Gates. Thanks everybody in chat for the talkies. We heart you. Have fun.